Hi everyone, this is Marjorie. Will you do me a favor? If you're new here, would you click the subscribe button and ring the little bell, and then you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So today I am going to do my favorite keto coffee, which is commonly called bulletproof coffee. And I'm going to show you some of the variations that I do, because sometimes I get pretty fancy with my coffee, because to me it's like my morning energy, what do you call it? It gets me going and keeps me energized until my main meal, which is around 2. So, and people say you only drink coffee till 2. This isn't just any old coffee. So you're going to see the back of my head, because this is the only way I don't edit. I'm too old for that stuff. Here we go. I'm going to turn around and make some coffee. I'm going to show you what I'm using. I am using San Francisco Bay French roast, and I'm going to pop it into my Keurig right here. And while that is, making 12 ounces in my Keurig. Okay, so while that is brewing, I'm also going to show you some of the things that I'm going to be putting into the coffee. Let's see. And we're going to talk about them right now, and then I'll show you as I'm making the coffee. I'm out of Kerrygold grass-fed butter. So when I'm out of Kerrygold, I usually use a tablespoon of Kerrygold. When I'm out of Kerrygold, I use a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. So that'll be going in. I also always put in MCT oil, a tablespoon, which is excellent for brain health and many other things. I use collagen peptides, which let's see, what does it say on here? It says healthy skin and hair, supports bones and joints, stirs and mixes easily. It's unflavored and tasteless. And I also, sometimes, when I'm feeling a little wild and crazy, which is going to be this morning, whoops, there went the tablespoon, I use organic dark cocoa powder and a little sprinkle of cayenne. You ever see that movie Chocolat with Johnny Depp? Yeah, well, yum. They're right. The cayenne gives it a little kick. And so far I haven't seen my husband chasing me around or anything, but they say it's good for that. And then I use a little pinch of sea salt in there too. Okay, so I know everybody's going to ask, raw cacao powder, organic raw cacao powder. What is the brand? I get everything on Amazon, by the way. Super good. I'm not actually even seeing a brand on here. Okay, my coffee's done, so I'm just going to hold this up. Look for this label on Amazon. There's the back side of it. Pause this and write it down. Okay, now I have made a yummy cup of just plain old coffee. So now, turning the camera around here, and I'm going to show you, oh wait, I'm not going to turn it too far around. I'm going to show you what I do. I take my Vitamix, let's see, Vitamix blender right there, and I am going to start putting in the ingredients. So, oh, sorry about that. Okay, I don't measure. I do the eyeball method, but you can trust me. I've measured many times. That's a tablespoon of MCT oil. This is 1 scoop of collagen peptides going right into the blender. Now, another eyeball, I just eyeball it. Tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, which, as I said, if I wasn't out of Kerrygold, I ran out yesterday, I would be putting a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter instead of the heavy whipping cream. And now then, big pinch of sea salt, which brings out the flavor. Now, sometimes I stop right there, but today I'm getting fancy because this is like my new thing that I love. I don't do a tablespoon of cocoa. I usually do about a teaspoon, even though I'm using a tablespoon. And then, I put in a shake, just a shake. You can probably see it coming out a little bit more because I love it. The cayenne pepper. Then the last ingredient besides the coffee is my hazelnut stevia. Holding that there so you can get this. I like it sweet. This is like my little treat. So I put in it's like three half dropperfuls. Then I pour my freshly brewed coffee in, and I pop the lid on. If you don't, any blender will do. Sorry for the noise, but here we go. I started on low. I don't go too crazy. I do take something to get the top off. Then, as you can see here, the frothy, yummy, look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks so good. And let me take a taste so you can taste it with me. Oh my goodness. Now, of course, if you have an allergy to cayenne, don't use that. But if you don't, I suggest you try one little tiny sprinkle. And by the way, this is my all-time favorite. A teaspoon of raw cacao. Sometimes I use Mocha flavoring from Jordan's Skinny Syrups. I'm going to turn this one more time over here to my counter so you can see right over here my Jordan Skinny Syrups. Wait a minute here, you can't see me, so I can't really show you what I'm talking about. Okay, my Jordan Skinny Syrups. Here's the pumpkin, here's the sea salt, and I'm going to put a pump of the Mocha because it's so good. And let's see, what else? That's about it. I can't really think of anything else. I really need to go now because it's time for my yummy morning cup of joe. So, talk to you next time. Gotta go enjoy this. Please subscribe, comment, tell me what you put in your morning coffee if you've got a new and interesting idea. Beverages are really important to me since I've been on keto. I do change it up. I do a lot to my evening broth and bone broth and chicken stock for flavoring. Flavorings and spices have really made it a lot easier for me to stay on the keto diet. And it took me a while. I didn't love all this right off the bat. Anyway, and a little thing. Do you see that little sign? If hunger's not the problem, food is not the answer. You all hear me say that every once in a while. Well, if hunger's not the problem and food is not the answer, maybe what you need is a hot beverage. Okay, enough of the corny. You know, you'd think I was selling bulletproof coffee, but at any rate, try it. Make it yours, you know. Try it with a little bit of each thing. And then maybe add a little more until you get it just right. But remember what you're adding so you can duplicate it next time. Anyway, thanks again. Talk to you next time. Bye now.